I'm going to talk about Toss the Gloss by Andrea Q. Robinson. There is the cover plate because I did interlibrary loan, so they have me leave the sleeve on so that they know how to return it. But first, this production is brought to you by JBS Farms soaps. Today I would like to talk about the Fresh Roses Facial Spritz. To use, hold bottle about 8 inches from face, lightly spritz, keeping away from the eye area. Let dry. Can be used anytime for a quick pick-me-up. And it's made just for you. And I use it like I do the Max Fix or just for refreshing. It smells like fresh cut roses you get from the florist. I love it. Also my famous tea tree makeup brush soap, and it's got ridges on the sides if you want to use that for your brush. What I do is I use the back of it so the front stays pretty, but it's got tea tree in it, so you know it could be doing good things for your brushes as you clean them. And as you know, you should clean them at least once a week, if not every day, because that's a nice glycerin base. You can use it every day. The Octopus Soap, this one's in Kumquat scent, and Jessica's smelled that and swooned in front of you. But I've reduced price on these because of the summer. You know, it's summertime. So the mold was so super expensive, that's why they were expensive, but I decided let's just drop the price and sell the summer ones. Now, let's get back to the book. I took some notes on what I want to remember because I have to return the book. One of my subbies was the one that told me about this book, and of course I didn't write down her name, I'm sorry, but I really appreciate you telling me about this. This lady, and let me find a picture of her for you, she has been in the business for 40 years, and she looks like that. Or that's the way she looked growing up, that's the way she looked through her career. Here's what she looks like now. She's stunning. She started the nudes look with Ultimate 2. So you know how that was probably in the 70s. She was saying, you know, us older, 50 and up, shouldn't be wearing bright reds and, you know, exotic eye colors. And her wabi sabi is Imperfection can be beautiful, where these Japanese don't want to be absolutely symmetrically perfect, but enhance your own beauty. And she goes on that because we can end up looking like that. So today I didn't wear the red lipstick. I wore kind of her colors that she described. The eyes I didn't. I've got some examples of product to show you. So she'll go into, you know, be proud of who you are, love your lines, you earned them, and we've heard that. But she says somebody without laugh lines, you know, they don't look like they've even had a life going on. And out with the old. Toss out, she says, get a garbage bag, and toss and toss and toss. Clean out your drawers of all the makeup you don't need. Purging is good. Be brutal is the operative word. And part of it is because the expiration dates on makeup is short. I mean, we spend a lot of money on it, and it's going to go bad. So don't buy much and use up what you have. Bare necessity, she says, is foundation or tinted moisturizer, cheek color, lip liner, lipstick, mascara, and eyeliner. She says you can get really cute bags and you can spend a fortune on them because all your makeup should fit in a little makeup bag. And she was talking about the Prada, the Louis Vuitton, and the Henri Bendel. Anyway, toss and don't look back, or give it away to friends who love it. See, mascara every 3 months, lipstick and lip gloss every 12 months, eyeshadow every 12 months, pencils for eyes and lips every 6 months. Liquid foundations, highlighters, and tinted moisturizer every 6 months. Powdered foundation, blush, highlighters every 12 months. Cream blush every 6 months. Hers are really short. I mean, I figure the powder ones can last longer than 12 months. But, okay. Then she goes through skincare, and she says sleep and exercise, sunscreens, and then she'll name some of the best bets. Antioxidants and some of the best bets. Retinoids and alpha hydroxy. Salicylic acid, skin whiteners. I haven't found that to work. But anyway, moisturizers. And she gives you best bets for, you know, like if you have oily skin. And when she gets to the colors, if you have medium skin, olive skin, eliminate and illuminate. See, we can look like raccoons. Fresh, youthful look. She likes concealer, primer, and highlighter. And she talks about less is more and finding cover. In other words, just cover what you need. If you have full coverage, which I always thought I wanted, you look like a mask. Shop with a clean face. Bring along an honest friend when you're shopping for a foundation. Test a few strong shade contenders on your jawline, not on the back of your hand. Use magnifying hand mirror tucked in your purse. That's a good idea. Bring a magnifying mirror with you to the store. Bring a favorite shade from your beauty stash and do some research before you shop. See, You Only Better complexion-friendly coverage for 50-plus skin. And she'll name some brands. She names name brands. She comes down to liking the cream blushes. Like if you have fair skin, start out with dusty pink or woody rose tones. Don't choose shades that are ruby or purple. You'll look bruised. If you have medium skin, go for tawnier tones. Don't use dark shades. Pastels are very light pinks. And if you have dark skin, go for the more intense shades like bronze and golden shades, and don't use pastels with bright pinks. Some of her favorites of the cream blushes are Laura Mercier's Cream Cheek color, and she likes the color Praline, so I'm going to check that out. MAC Blush Cream in Lillicent, Maybelline Dream Mousse, NARS Cream Blush, and Revlon Cream Blush. It's hard to say cream blush. Tanning. She talks about tanning. Tanning's horrible for you. So she likes the fake tanning, and she tells you how to be careful with that and not end up with orange marks. Elder lady, and the lady wouldn't let her use the makeup artist on the set. She wanted her own. And so when she went into her own dressing room, Andrea followed her in. And she said she would take a flesh color and a medium brown. You could take probably any of these. And she would dip her brush in both of them, go on the lid, and then she used the darker brown for a crease color. And then for the liner, she would take a darker brown eyeshadow and go on the liner line, and then 2/3 of the way in and go underneath. And one of the colors she mentioned was Galapagos. So I thought with the Naked, this is the Naked 2 palette. But anyway, those were just typical colors of what she talked about. Lipstick. She was saying, again, not the bright colors. Take a nude pencil. This one's Naked by Urban Decay. She didn't name this one, but it's a real typical one. And then I took different nudes for different skin tones. And this was NYX's B52, and it looks like crap because I had it in the car, but it's just a nude color. And then she talks about hair, and if you have gray hair, and this would be interesting for me, to go have a glaze done or deep conditioning, so I probably need to condition mine more. But she says the biggest thing is a good cut. She says it doesn't matter, if you color hair or not, but a good cut is the biggest deal. And she talks about hair coloring and hair pieces. What else? Cosmetic tweaks. Like, I hate my neck. About the only thing I could really do for you would be surgery, but that isn't going to happen. And sexy doesn't have an age, and just how we're playing up our naturalness. Sunscreen, one of the ones she mentioned was Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Sunscreen. Well, I got the pure and free liquid because I can't find my Ultra Sheer, but it's shaped like that, and I love it because it goes underneath makeup. It doesn't stay thick and gunky. Another one she mentioned was Aveeno Continuous Protection Sunblock for the face. I don't have that, but I might try it when I run out. Let's see, she talked about antioxidants was the Neutrogena Ageless Intensive Anti-Wrinkle Serum, or SkinCeuticals C and E. Well, I have the Timeless 20% C plus E plus ferulic acid. And I just went on Angie's Hot and Flashy's channel and quick saw her review of this again. I gave the Paula's Choice, and I don't think it was SkinCeuticals, but it was somebody else. But this one has 20% of the C instead of the 15%, so I'm happy with that, and that's a really good price at Timeless. Retinoid. I don't have retinol. I don't use Retin-A. But she said the Rock Retinol Correction Deep Wrinkle Serum or Philosophy Miracle Worker. I didn't know that had retinoids in it. Moisture. She talks about the Olay Regenerous Deep Hydration, or L'Oreal's Age Perfect Day Cream Mature Skin SPF 15. Another thing that I really remember her talking about in here is all the cosmetics are owned by like 3, maybe 4 companies. Lancome owns L'Oreal, or vice versa. L'Oreal owns Lancome. So Lancome will put out the first developed product, like say Genifique. Then later Olay will put it out in the drugstore as youth code, and it's the same stuff. So you don't need to pay, you know, $85 for a 1 ounce thing when you can get youth code for, I don't know, $18 or something. Cleanser, one of them she talked about was Cetaphil. I got this at Costco. They came in 2s, and this is really soft on my skin. And people with, I have oily skin, but people with dry skin, you'd love that. The one was CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. I can't talk, but we're trying. Concealer, she liked the Clé de Peau Corrector Concealer. I imagine that to be a fortune. But she also names Lancome Fizzies or Maybelline New York Cover Stick. I've got like 3 concealers because when I got them I didn't know how to use them, so I still have them. And I've got Maybelline's Age Rewind and Estee Lauder's Day Wear. I like it for like if I'm trying to cover up a spot. And this is my spot I'm still trying to get rid of. All Day Lipstick. The lipstick that stays on, I wrote this down for my mom because she likes to put on lipstick and never put it on again, is the Revlon Color Stay Ultimate Liquid Lipstick in Perfect Peony. So I gotta look for that for mom because right now hers are too red-brown. They're really dark, and she's gonna be 95 in November. Okay, peels. Maybe I'm gonna look into peels. I've never done peels. Peels you use 3 times a week, and one is Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Daily Face Peel. Another one is Jurlique Fruit Enzyme Exfoliator. And another one that she mentioned was the Peter Thomas Roth Unwrinkle Peel Pads. Lip liners, I might try this one because it's fun. Chanel Precision Lip Definer in Nude. I've got a lot of nudes, but Chanel will be fun. L'Oreal Color Riche Lip Liner in Au Natural or Forever Rose. MAC Spice or Strip Down. I don't like the MAC ones because they're too hard in my climate. They're cold. But anyway, I don't like hard drawing on my lips. Lipsticks that she mentioned. Now these, I just wrote down the ones that I knew or wanted to look at, but she does describe what color tones, whether you're light, medium, or dark. NARS Dolce Vita or Barbarella. I don't know what Barbarella looks like, so I gotta look that up. Chanel Rouge Coco Shine in, well, I can't write that. Canotier. C-A-N-O-T-I-E-R. L'Oreal Color Riche in Gilded Pink. Maybelline Warm Me Up. And I've heard that on a lot of YouTubes in the past. And Tom Ford's Sable Smoke. And I remember that was for the really dark complected, but I'm like, oh, I might want to look at that. So those are my notes on back of my list of what I need to do, and I've been lining out, so that's fun when you finish your things that you know, on your daily chore list. Anyway, so it's fun, you know, if you already have some of the things like that she talks about, or, you know, you can get close enough. Anyway, I highly recommend this book. And for me, I'm only going to read it once or twice, so I recommend getting it from your library or interlibrary loaning. It's a really good book, unless, you know, you tend to forget and you go, okay, I got to toss things, and then this makes you feel good about tossing the things. And today, since I've kind of told you what's on already, this is the B52 and the Urban Decay Naked. I did Cargo's Tonga, and what was this? This was Eyes to Kill, and I can't remember the number, but anyway, it was a gold. I don't know if I look any younger than when I wear my hot pink or hot orange, because cameras wash you out. But today's fragrance, I'm wearing the Bulgari Au The Vert. Anyway, green tea. Oh God, smell it. It's a dry green. There's a little tiny bit of sweetness, but what a beautiful bottle, and you just feel good. And Bulgari, yum. So thank you so much for your support with my JBS Farm products. I really appreciate it. That's what keeps me here. I didn't monetize my channel because I hate those ads, so meantime you're stuck through these ads. But I really appreciate your patronage and support. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.